In this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can make original videos for TikTok using only AI. And I'm going to explain it to you in 4 steps. The first being the script, then voiceover, then visuals, and then editing. And for the scripts, I'm actually going to give you a technique that nobody has ever shown you. And in my opinion, it's the easiest way to make the best scripts using AI. So let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into it. The very first thing we always have to do is pretty much find out what type of videos we want to make. So I picked a completely random niche for the sake of this video. It's this Griffin shower thoughts page, but this works for just about any niche. It doesn't matter what style of videos, one niche you're doing. It works for absolutely everything because the steps that I'm going to show you works for every single niche. And the reason why I picked this niche is because the videos do very well. And as you can see, they are a minute long. So you know they're actually able to get paid from these type of videos. So the way we're going to make the script, once you've already found a video that you want to replicate, all you're going to do is you're going to go on the video, copy the URL, and go to this website, script.talkaudit. I'll leave a link to it in the description as well. You're going to copy the URL, put the URL over here, and click start. And it's going to give you the entire transcript of the video. That's why I say this works for any niche. The reason why we want the transcript of the viral video is because we're going to use this script as kind of like a foundation for the script that we're going to make. So once you found the transcript, you're going to copy it, and then you're going to go over to ChatGPT. And once you're on ChatGPT, you want to give it this exact prompt. I will give you a transcript of a viral TikTok video. What I want you to do is to follow the same concept and layout from the transcript and the same style of words, but create a new script with entirely new words. Do not include the timestamps, because when you copy the transcript from the website that I showed you, it gives you all the timestamps as well, but we don't want that when we get the script because we want to put it into a voiceover software afterwards. By the way, very quickly as well, if you're somebody who's not in the US or the UK, or you just can be asked to grow a page all the way up to 10,000 followers to get it monetized into the Creator Rewards program, this is the website that I personally use, which is why I'm showing it to you, because I've already verified that it is legit. They have accounts that are already approved for the Creator Rewards program, and they already have 10,000 real followers, so they're not bot followers, they're all grown organically, so you don't have to worry about fake followers or any strikes on the account. And they are pretty quick as well. You get the account around 24 hours after you purchase, and you also get a full guide on how to set up the account and everything, which is good. Every single account is covered by warranty, so there's peace of mind when you do purchase. But one thing I will tell you is though, I don't want to bullshit you guys in any way, shape, or form. Although these accounts are monetized from day one, does not necessarily mean that every single one of you who gets one of these accounts is going to make $1,000 on their first post. No. Obviously, once you get the account, majority of you will still need to post a few videos before you're able to build traction to your page and get a good amount of views. But as long as you're consistent with your posts and your videos are good, you should have no problem. So I'll leave a link to this website in the description, and I'll also leave a code there that you guys can use to get an extra discount off your order. But yeah, back to the video. Once you've given this prompt and you got your new script, what you want to do is you want to read over the script. You want to make sure that everything that it says in the script is similar to what you want. Even though this technique, I'm telling you, it's one of the best ways that you can create scripts using ChatGPT, you should never in any way use the first script that ChatGPT gives you. You always want to tweak it. Keep tweaking it until you get a script that you like and that you know is going to perform well. And once you've got your script, then we're going to head over to 11 Labs. This step is extremely simple. Just go to 11 Labs, put your entire script, use whichever voice you want. You guys know me and Callum. I use Callum for pretty much every single one of these videos. He's got a nice British accent, and then just download it. There's nothing more to say for this step. It's literally as simple as that. And now we're going to head over to the visuals. So for the visuals, there's 2 websites that I'm going to show you guys right now. The first is Ideogram, and the second is Imagine.art. You can obviously use the popular ones like Leonardo AI, but for some reason, I don't know why, I said this in the last video as well, every time I use Leonardo AI, the photos that it gives me are always just very bad. So I've always tried to find other websites apart from Leonardo AI. The good thing about Leonardo AI though, is that it gives you like 150 credits and it resets every single day, so it's pretty much free. And the way that you're going to give the prompts, you can either do something like this, where you tell ChatGPT to give you prompts based off of your script. So for example, in my script, I have a line where it says, why do we press harder on the remote when we know the battery is dying? And it's going to give me a prompt right here. Or you can just come up with the prompt yourself. Like for this, if I want a visual for it, it's pretty simple. I'm just going to say, man pressing remote very hard. I never like to overcomplicate anything. I try to keep it as simple as possible. This is the prompt that I gave, man pressing hard on the remote, and it does not work, he is mad. And to be honest, it was a pretty good prompt. Like, I don't need any more than that. And by the way, this website does have a 10 credit limit every 24 hours. So it resets after every 24 hours. And I think each picture that you create takes about 2 credits, which is why it's good to have multiple websites that you know of. In case one of the websites you run out of credits, you can just go over to the other one. Imagine.art, I think it gives you a good amount. Like I forgot exactly how much it was. I think it's around 45 or maybe 50. And once you've got your voiceover done and you have all your pictures, you're going to head over to CapCut, which is where we're going to do all of the editing. So the very first thing you want to do is you want to drag over the voiceover and put it in the timeline. And this is a quick tip that I'm going to give you. Whenever you have any sort of, or to be honest with you, whenever you have any sort of audio, except for like music, you guys see where it has like a bit of a pause over here? Always cut that. This, I even do it in my videos because it just makes everything sound better and it makes everything flow better. And the way you do that is just highlight it and then click on Control B to cut, and then where you want it to end, so Control B again over here, and just cut it and align everything again, and it's pretty much as simple as that. So I'm just going to quickly do it for the rest of the parts where there is any sort of pause. I'm trying to finish this video quickly because Real Madrid is playing right now, and so far they haven't been having the best start to the season. They drew the last game 1-1, which was a shambles, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to keep this in the video. It all depends if the video is 8 minutes long or not. So if it's not 8 minutes, this is going to be in there, so sue me. Alright, so once you've cut out all the paused bits in the audio, now the next step is going to be to add the images. Now you want the images to actually show exactly what you're trying to say. So for example, in my script, when I had the remote scene, I'm not going to put a picture of somebody sleeping during the remote scene. You want it to actually align to what's happening in the frame. Alright, so I just quickly put every single picture and I actually listened to the audio and made sure that what's being said is exactly what's being shown. So for this whole section, so for this... Oh, Mbappe just scored. Let's go. Right, I'm just going to have the game right on this monitor and then have CapCut on this monitor just so I can see exactly what's happening. I got the you guys know those ones where you get the notification when you're watching a game on a live stream and then you get the notification of the goal before the goal happened? Doesn't that piss you guys off? Alright, but back to the video. What I was saying was I've actually listened to what was happening in the audio and I aligned each picture to where it needs to be. So for example, like if you listen to this guy right now.
Do we press harder on the remote when we know the battery is dying? Shower thoughts. The closer you are to a...
Now, this looks terrible right now because there's no animations, there's no effects, there's no nothing. So that's the next step of what we're going to do right now. So we want to add transitions to just about everything. So we're going to head over to transitions. And the one that I pretty much always use, you guys should know this by now, is going to be pull in and pull out. So we're going to click on pull in, add it over here, and click on it, and then just click apply to all. Now we also want to add an animation for the beginning one. The best ones for animations is always going to be one of the zoom in ones, zoom 1, zoom 2. Just pick any of the zoom ones, to be honest.
Why do we...
You also want to go over to effects and then click on trending effects, and the one that I'm going to use for this video is going to be the mini zoom one. So you're going to put that into the timeline and you're going to drag it out for the entire video, and you also want to tweak it a little bit. So you want to put the range and speed at 7 just so it's not just going all over the place and it's going too fast. It's going to look something like this.
On the remote when we know the battery is dying.
And now we want to add captions for the video. So we're going to head over to text, head over to auto captions, and just click on generate. Wait, what the hell? 2 uses left. So I think this is what you guys were talking about in terms of CapCut doing the pro thing. So if I use this, do I only have 1 more left? I swear I've been using CapCut for like the longest time. On this account specifically, I don't have pro, and I've had unlimited auto captions. I mean, it still shows 2, so I don't even know what this means, to be honest. But whatever. Now we have to edit the captions, so we're gonna head over to templates, and the one that I like is, I think it's this one. Yeah, this one seems good. Again, I say this every single time. Whenever you add auto captions from CapCut or just about any software that does auto captions, you want to always read them over, make sure they're saying exactly what you want them to say, and make sure they actually picked up the captions. Sometimes you do auto captions and there'll be a section where it just didn't pick up anything. So double check them over, and then once you're done, it should look something like this.
Why do we press harder on the remote when we know the battery is dying? Shower thoughts. The closer you are to a deadline, the faster time seems to fly. If elevators can go up and down, why aren't they called lifts in every language? Why is it that if you stay up all night, it's called pulling an all-nighter? But if you sleep all day, it's just being lazy. Why do we call it rush hour when nothing is rush?
Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. So I'm watching Madrid right now. Mbappe has a penalty, and I just got a notification on my phone that says that Mbappe scored. See, like, it ruins the fun, although it's good. 2 goals for Mbappe. What I just showed you right now can be used for literally anything, because the concept that I just showed you, like, I pretty much said it in the beginning of the video. It goes script, and then voiceover, and then visuals, and then editing. All you have to figure out what to do is what kind of video you want to do. I chose to do this video. It took me 2 seconds to decide. I was scrolling through TikTok, found the Griffin Shower Thoughts account, and said, okay, you know what? I'll just replicate one of these videos. You can do it for any videos. So if you guys found this video useful, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, favorite, everything. And yeah, that's about it.